Listen, you should check out Twitter. I've dedicated a special hashtag Google name meme challenge to Zola. It's quite funny. Anyway, listen, we're back with the culinary hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. Give us a call on 083-913-3728. We take on your questions, and we are loving them, by the way. Loving those questions. Deboho, right now, on Facebook, Deboho Benedict said, Hello, Zola and Neil.
Hello.
Hey, Deboho, when you're making us as Benedict.
Wow. Do you have any good coffee rub recipes? Coffee rub recipe.
Yes, we definitely do have coffee rub recipe. There's actually a coffee rub recipe on my website. You can go check it out.
Cool.
NeilAnthony.com. But anyway, enough plugging. What you do, so coffee is very versatile. It adds a very sort of nice sort of smoky note as well. And what sort of accentuates those smoky notes, something like, either sort of a paprika, you can use a dried oregano, I quite like a dried tarragon as well. A nice amount of salt, so you get some salt in there.
That's a lot of salt, mate. It's a lot.
Brown sugar, essential, brown sugar.
To help caramelize,
hey? And then you can either use a nice ground espresso or something like that. Or just a regular sort of good old coffee.
Okay, get it working in there.
Yeah, get it in there, don't be shy. And then,
so obviously the reason why you'd have a coffee rub is to have the coffee kind of taste on your meat. I mean, otherwise why would you
Yeah, but the thing is that when you start cooking coffee like this, you don't really get, it's not like you're drinking a cup of coffee, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So put it on your plate first, then put your steak on. Don't go sort of messing around with it too much. And then...
Oh my word.
You're so messy, Neil.
Do you get like minus points for that at chef school when your table and your area around you is so messy?
I never went to chef school, so it's fine.
Oh yes. Well, there you go. That's why it's so messy. No, we used to. You get points deducted, fail your exam, all of that.
All right. So then on the hot pan,
steaming hot pan, get it in. Don't mess it around. Don't sort of faff around with it too much. Because then all the water starts to come out. Just leave it there. Let it do its thing. You can already smell that. That coffee coming through. It's really sort of replicate that sort of campfire. The cowboys in America were the first people to do this.
Up about in the Civil War in 1858. Okay. Where my tobacco at? Collard greens, collard greens.
We had collard greens last week.
Let's quickly get on with this while the meat is on the pan. Colin said, could you substitute sugar with agave for meringue?
Okay, so we read your question and we tested 3 types of meringue, okay?
Oh, so you actually did an experiment?
Absolutely. So this is regular meringue. And you can see it's really hard. It's like what we're familiar with.
Yes.
We used some coconut sugar, which is also a great substitute, except you can see that the meringues are a little browner because coconut sugar is browner.
Yes.
When we used agave, this is what happened. Okay, so when you make meringues, you use sugar. So the sugar dissolves and gives it stability, which is why the shell will dry out and form a structure.
Okay.
When you use agave, which is liquid, it doesn't it just becomes one with the actual mixture of the meringue.
Yes.
So it doesn't stabilize. So you can see it's like really soft, and if you can scrunch it up, it's not.
Oh my
it doesn't,
word!
it doesn't really.
Wait, can we have a slow motion shot of this? Like, hold on. So here it is, and then
get
1,
boomerang.
2, 3.
Boom. Yeah, so it just disintegrates. You can never have it doesn't give you a structure. It doesn't do anything for your meringue. So using agave as a substitute, you'd have to do a lot of experimentation, sort of adding extra things to make sure that it's stable. So as is,
Nespa.
Okay. It is Tatuqingo.
Oh, let's see.
Dennis is on the line. Good morning, Dennis.
Dennis, the big D.
Morning, Zola. Morning, Neil.
Hi,
Ek het die wat lemoenkonfyt gemis van jou man. Die skil wat jy opkook, hoe lank jy het kook, hoeveel suiker gebruik en om hom so glossie te kry man.
Is dit as mens nou watlemoen konfyt maak?
Yes.
Uit die skil van 'n watlemoen.
That's correct.
All right, so if I'm understanding correctly, so you were talking about using...
watermelon rind.
Yes,
See, I pickle it.
So you pickle it?
I pickle mine,
How about making jam? Can you make jam?
I've never made a jam with it before.
We've made a preserve before that Mary made on the show.
Okay, so
it's basically like making jam, except it's a thinner syrup.
Okay.
So it's sugar and water, and then lemon zest if you want a flavor of lemon zest, or vanilla if you want a flavor of vanilla.
Any pectin in there?
No, well, from the sugar.
Okay,
from the sugar or from the lemon. And then you add your rind. So you peel the lemon. So it's the white bit of the
Yes.
Peel the skin off, and then pop that into the sugar syrup, and then leave that to simmer for a bit, and then cool it, jar it, and then you've got something to serve with your cheese. But the recipe is on the website.
So expressoshow.com, Dennis, and then under our recipes, you'll find it there. Maar baie dankie vir die oproep, hoor. I hope you heard me there. Listen, we'll be taking more of those calls. 083-913-3728. The Culinary Hotline, bling, ting, ting, ting. We'll be back.